Hey everybody, this is Lance from datatraders.com. Just doing the spur of the moment vlog post here. Just heard that Trump is going to pause tariffs for all countries for 90 days except for China. China is going to be raising the tariffs. Just looking at the tweet right now, raising it to 125% effective immediately. So we raised tariffs from China. China raised tariffs to us. We are pausing tariffs for other countries because we see that they are negotiating with us. Still a 90-day pause, though. As of now, and obviously could easily change, and it very likely will change. Volatility is down 28% today to 37, and the market's up about 7%. SPX is 5327 right now. Just my general thoughts here. I have no idea what's going to happen. My DeLorean is still in the shop, trying to get the 1.21 gigawatts, and it's just not getting the electricity it needs. Got to convert that energy. Um, so I'm guessing here China is thinking about lowering their tariffs, but they might not renege for any long period of time. Um, Generally, other countries might be looking to build their factories in other countries besides China because it might be more favorable tariffs. China would obviously get hurt by that if they're losing a lot of companies going there. However, China is a communist country. They are more than willing to stretch this out for long periods of time. And again, just my personal opinion here. I don't think the Chinese government cares too much about how some of their citizens might be in the short term, and they're going to try to get the favorable treatment in the long term. As for the US side, I think this was mostly a negotiation tactic, trying to say that we're going to make deals with all these other countries. China's not playing with us, so we're going to keep the tariffs on. And it's just a big game of chicken where we want to see who actually succumbs first and lowers the tariffs between us and China. I think it could easily get worse and worse between us and China in terms of the tariffs and some of the macroeconomic factors on that. China owns a lot of our treasury bills and debt. And I know as of late they were selling some of the treasury bills that they have. That could cause a lot of issues in the US dollar, being like the world's currency of a lot of different countries use the US dollar, even though they have their own currency. If the US dollar is not one of the biggest, most dramatic currencies that is used in the world, that could dramatically hurt the US. Just look back in history, the British pound was one of the foremost currencies in the 1900s. It started to deteriorate a bit. I'm not a historian here, so I might be wrong, but I think the Suez Canal, when they lost control of that in Egypt, I don't remember when it was, early 1900s, the British pound just completely went away as a main source of monetary currency. And that pretty much hurt most of the empire and the imperialism of England. If that happens with the US, we're in big trouble. A few other things in terms of just general personal finance and investing. I've been regularly adding into my accounts, my Roth IRAs and whatnot, buying on the dips. I'm not going to be personally buying a ton of money. I have a lot in T-bills right now, and I'm not going to just put it all in, say, SPY or anything like that. But I'm going to be slowly adding in no matter what happens, up or down. It is just too confusing, and there's no way to actually know what's going to happen. So just a regular dollar cost average, buying when shares are lower, you get more shares. Price goes up, then you're up on that, obviously. But when the stock prices are higher, you're contributing there, you're buying less shares. You just want to smooth out the curve a bit on when you're buying your funds. And I guess that's it. Blog post. What I say, don't quote me on these because later in the future, I could have been completely wrong on this. I don't know. But those just my regular thoughts here. you have any questions or comments, leave a comment down below. I'd like to hear other people's opinions and input. See you guys on the next one.